The Sony WH-1000XM6 just launched with claims of revolutionary improvements, but after testing every single feature against the Bose QuietComfort Ultra, one of these 450 flagships is hiding some serious flaws. The winner isn't what the spec sheets tell you, and the loser might cost you more than just money. We're about to settle the biggest debate in premium audio right now. The Sony WH-1000XM6 brings new tech, upgraded features, and claims of superior noise cancellation. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra has dominated the comfort game for over a year, with a loyal fan base that swears nothing else comes close. We've put both through weeks of real-world testing, 8-hour work sessions, noisy commutes, phone calls in chaos, and the kind of daily abuse that reveals which one is actually worth your money. We've broken it all down across 8 key categories, from noise cancellation and comfort to call quality, smart features, sound, and more. Each section is laser-focused on how these headphones perform in the real world, and by the end, you'll have a clear verdict, and you'll know exactly which one is right for you. Check the links in the description for special deals and discounts on both of these headphones. First, let's talk about the test that completely flipped everything we thought we knew about noise cancellation. Both headphones excel at blocking low-frequency sounds like airplane engines and HVAC systems. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra has a slight edge here, about 1 decibel better performance in the 2200 Hz range. Not massive, but measurable. But for higher frequencies, conversations, keyboard typing, office chatter, the Sony WH-1000XM6 performs significantly better. We're talking 2.5 decibels superior performance in the 500 Hz to 2 kHz range where human voices live. That's the difference between hearing your coworker's phone call and blissful silence. Now, the Bose has something clever called Active Sense technology, which automatically reduces sudden loud sounds when in transparency mode. If you're using transparency and a car horn blares, the Bose will temporarily increase noise cancellation to protect your hearing. Sony doesn't have this feature, which is honestly a missed opportunity. But it offers adaptive noise cancellation that adjusts based on your environment and activity. It can detect whether you're walking, sitting, or in transit and modify the ANC profile accordingly. Pretty smart stuff. And here's something most people don't notice. The Sony produces less white noise in silent environments, creating a cleaner sense of quiet when no music is playing. But noise cancellation means nothing if wearing these headphones feels like medieval torture, which brings us to our next section: design, build quality, and comfort. And this is where one of them completely dominates. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra earned its name for a reason, but the Sony XM6 got a complete redesign this year. So which one actually wins when you're wearing them all day? The Bose feels noticeably lighter on the head, with a slimmer headband that distributes weight more evenly, especially ideal for smaller head sizes. The ear cups are deeper and don't press against your ears, using breathable materials that stay cool and comfortable even after 8 hours of continuous wear. They almost disappear during long sessions. The build quality feels more premium with better materials throughout. You can just feel the difference when you handle them. The Sony XM6 sports a more premium and sturdy build, but its comfort falls short over time. The shallower ear cups can trap heat after 3-4 hours, and in humid conditions, the textured material may feel sticky against the skin. In contrast, Bose maintains that premium, breathable feel regardless of temperature or humidity. And while the clamping force is generally well balanced on Sony, it might feel a bit loose for those with smaller heads. If you're planning to wear these for long work sessions, flights, or daily commuting, the Bose wins this category decisively. The Sony might sound better, but comfort is king when you're in it for hours at a time. Speaking of real-world performance, wait until you see what happened when we tested these microphones in the worst possible conditions. This is where Sony's additional microphones and processing power should prove their worth against Bose's proven approach. Both headphones perform excellently in quiet environments. Clear, natural voice reproduction that works perfectly for video calls and voice recording. No complaints here. The difference emerges in challenging conditions: coffee shops, busy offices, street noise, or home environments with background activity. This is where real life happens. The Sony WH-1000XM6 includes multiple microphones with advanced processing that actively isolates your voice while suppressing background noise. In noisy environments, it maintains clearer voice transmission with less environmental bleed-through. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra uses fewer microphones with simpler processing. In challenging acoustic environments, more background noise reaches the other party, potentially affecting call quality. Sony adds a mute button for calls, a useful upgrade over the previous model. You can mute directly from the headphones, which is handy on long calls. Both support Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa, but Sony's extra mics offer better voice recognition in noisy settings. If you take calls outside quiet rooms, the Sony is the winner here, delivering noticeably clearer performance, but microphone quality is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about the features that might completely change how you use headphones. This category reveals which manufacturer better understands how people actually use premium headphones in 2025. The Sony XM6 includes adaptive sound control that adjusts noise cancellation based on your location and activity, different settings for home, office, walking, or transit. It learns your patterns and switches automatically. Pretty clever stuff. Quick attention mode lets you hold your hand over the right ear cup to instantly lower volume and activate transparency for conversations. Speak to chat pauses music automatically when you start talking and resumes after you stop. The Sony XM6 supports LE audio with LC3 codec for improved efficiency and wider device compatibility. It's future-proofing for upcoming Bluetooth standards. The 360 reality audio creates spatial sound experiences with compatible content. It's not just marketing. With proper content, the effect is genuinely immersive. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra, on the other hand, focuses on nailing the essentials. Its custom-tuned tech analyzes your ear canal every time you put them on, adjusting the sound for optimal performance. A subtle but impressive touch. You can also create custom ANC modes, like commute, work, or sleep, each with different noise cancellation and transparency levels, and switch between them using the onboard controls. Bose works with Apple's Find My, so if you ever misplace your headphones, you can just check the app. It also stays connected to multiple devices and switches between them smoothly. Plus, it actually tells you which device it's connected to, like connected to Kevin's iPhone, which sounds small, but it's surprisingly helpful. Sony wins the features battle decisively. More functionality, better execution, and extensive customization options through their app. If you want headphones that adapt to how you actually use them, Sony delivers. But all these features are meaningless if the sound quality isn't there. And this is where one of these headphones completely surprised us. Sound quality is where the rubber meets the road. We tested everything from classical orchestras to bass-heavy electronic music, and the differences are more significant than the similar price tags suggest. Sony supports LDAC, which works with virtually every Android phone and delivers high-resolution audio. Bose uses Snapdragon Sound, which sounds impressive until you realize it only works with specific devices, and you might not even know if your phone supports it until you try. The Sony WH-1000XM6 uses a U-shaped frequency response with elevated bass and treble, plus slightly boosted lower mids. This creates an engaging, exciting sound that makes music feel more immediate. Drums hit harder, vocals cut through clearly, and there's a sense of detail that makes familiar songs reveal new elements you never noticed before. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra takes a warmer, more neutral approach with emphasis on mid-range frequencies. Voices and guitars stand out naturally, and the overall presentation feels more relaxed and refined. It's like listening from a comfortable distance rather than front-row intensity. With complex orchestral pieces, the Sony reveals more detail in individual instruments. For bass response, both have similar low-end extension, but the Sony emphasizes sub-bass more, while the Bose focuses on mid-bass. Electronic music sounds more impactful on the Sony, while acoustic instruments sound more natural on the Bose. Now here's where Sony really pulls ahead. The Sony includes a 10-band custom equalizer in the app, allowing extensive sound customization. The Bose offers basic EQ adjustments, but nowhere near the same level of control. The Bose sounds good, really good, but the Sony sounds exciting. It makes you want to rediscover your music library because familiar songs reveal new details. It's obvious who the clear winner is. For pure sound quality, Sony takes this category. Better codec support, more engaging tuning, and superior detail retrieval across all genres. Impressive sound is one thing, but if you're traveling, working, or just forget to charge, battery life could be the real deal breaker. Both headphones advertise 30 hours of playback with active noise cancellation enabled. That's the marketing claim. Reality is more complicated, and this is where things get interesting. The Sony XM6 delivers on that 30-hour promise, but here's the key advantage most people miss. You can actually turn ANC completely off and extend battery life to 40 hours. That's crucial for long trips or when you forget to charge them overnight. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra also hits 30 hours, but here's the catch that might surprise you. You cannot turn the ANC engine off completely. Even in neutral mode, the processing engine keeps running, consuming the same power. No extended battery life option exists. Sony really stands out when it comes to charging speed. Just 3 minutes plugged in gives you up to 3 hours of playback, perfect for a quick top-up while grabbing a coffee before a commute. Bose, on the other hand, charges more slowly and doesn't offer the same quick charge convenience. The cool thing is that Sony lets you keep listening over Bluetooth while charging. Super handy if you're working at a desk and low on battery. Sony wins this category too by giving you more flexibility and better emergency options when the battery runs low. Alright, so they last a while, but how easy are they to use? Because good battery life doesn't mean much if the controls drive you nuts. This is where daily frustration or satisfaction lives, and trust me, the differences are dramatic enough to influence your entire experience with these headphones. The Sony WH-1000XM6 gives you a lot of control. It has 2 well-designed buttons you won't mix up, one for power, one for ANC. Touch controls support up, down, and left-right swipes for volume and track control. You also get gesture features like nodding to answer calls, shake to reject them, or covering the right ear to pause and activate transparency. After a bit of a learning curve, everything works smoothly. The palm to pause is genuinely useful for quick conversations without removing the headphones. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra keeps things simple with mixed results. The volume slider on the right ear cup is a standout. Just slide your thumb up or down. It's smooth, intuitive, and satisfying to use, but the 2 control buttons feel identical, making it easy to press the wrong one, even after weeks. The power button also demands just the right press length, which gets frustrating fast. Both support multi-point, letting you connect to 2 devices at once. Sony handles switching more smoothly, like jumping from your laptop to a call without skipping a beat. With Bose, you have to manually cycle devices using the power button. It works, but it feels a bit clunky. By comparison, Sony is a decisive winner here with more options, better execution, and a superior app experience. Alright, we've covered a lot so far: design, controls, features, so if you found this helpful, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe for more honest breakdowns like this. Now, it's time to get into what really matters. How do these headphones actually hold up in everyday life? Let me break this down based on how you'll actually use these headphones, because that's what really matters. If you're a frequent traveler, the Bose QuietComfort Ultra wins decisively. Superior comfort for long flights, better transparency mode for airport announcements, and that active sense feature for sudden loud sounds. The deeper ear cups won't make your ears sore during 8-hour flights. If you're a daily commuter using public transport, the Sony WH-1000XM6 takes the lead. Better noise cancellation for human voices, superior codec support for your phone, and features like adaptive sound control that adjust to your environment automatically. For office workers taking lots of video calls, the Sony wins with better microphone performance in noisy environments, mute controls, and the ability to use them while charging at your desk. If you're an audio enthusiast who loves tweaking sound settings, the Sony is your clear choice. 10-band equalizer, DSE extreme processing, customizable sound profiles, and better codec compatibility give you more control over your listening experience. But for casual users who just want great headphones that work without fuss, the Bose is the better option. Simpler operation, superior comfort, and reliable performance without needing to learn gesture controls or configure apps. Not to mention that if you wear glasses or have a smaller head, it fits better too. Less clamping force and deeper ear cups that accommodate glasses more comfortably. The choice becomes clearer when you think about your primary use case rather than just comparing spec sheets, doesn't it? After weeks of brutal testing, here's the truth. The Sony WH-1000XM6 wins on sound quality, features, battery flexibility, codec compatibility, practical noise cancellation, and microphone performance. The Bose QuietComfort Ultra dominates in comfort, build quality, and effortless user experience. Choose the Sony if sound quality is your top priority, if you want extensive customization options, or if you need superior microphone performance for calls. Go with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra if comfort matters most, if you want something that just works without configuration, or if you plan to wear them for extended periods regularly. Which matters more to you, sound quality and features, or comfort and reliability? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're also on the hunt for something more compact, check out this next video on the best noise-canceling earbuds you can buy in 2025.